Okay, we're moving into solving word problems. And since we've been using the slope-intercept formula, graphing lines, we're going to do word problems that involve slope-intercept formula. And there are many that do, and we're going to go through and kind of see the nuts and bolts. I have a lot of different colored pens here. I've got two different colored highlighters, and you're going to see why I'm doing that. First things first, let's write down what the slope-intercept formula is. I'm going to do that right up here, and that is y equals mx plus b. And the m and the b are going to be some numbers, and each one of these problems is going to be set up that way. So let's get started. It says you're having a pizza delivered to your home. The cost of the pizza is $10 plus 50 cents per topping. Write an equation using C for the total cost of the pizza and T for the amount of toppings. So what I recommend that you do is you come over here and you write down the information that's given. So I'm going to write down the variables. They tell you that it's C for total cost and T for toppings. Okay? And then you have a couple of numbers. You have your $10 for the cost of the pizza and then 50 cents for your topping. So the reason why I put T for toppings and 50 cents right here is because they go together, because it's 50 cents for every topping. So you multiply the 50 cents times the toppings, and then you add the original cost of the pizza to those toppings, and that will equal your total cost. So that's how you get the formula, or the slope-intercept. See, y equals mx plus b, right? Your y is the total cost. The 50 cents times the toppings is the mx. And then your b is the one-time fee. And that's how these are all going to be set up. Now, on the next step, it says, let's take it one step further. If you ordered a pizza with 6 toppings, what would be your total cost? So 6 toppings we're going to replace. So our total cost is equal to 0.50 times 6 plus 10. And then we're just going to solve that because there were 6 toppings. So you get your total cost is equal to 0.50 times 6 is $3 plus my original cost of 10. So the cost of the pizza with 6 toppings would be $13. If you ordered a pizza and it cost $13.50, how many extra toppings were on the pizza? Well, the way you would figure that out is you take the $13.50 and you put it in for the total cost, and then 0.50 T plus 10. And then we're going to solve this equation. So we subtract 10, and you get 350 is equal to 0.50. Divide by 0.50. And you would get a T is equal to 7. So in this case, it would be 7 toppings. Okay. In the second problem, let me slide it down. It sounds pretty similar, and they are going to be very similar. It says you have some rocks delivered to your house. The landscape company charges $40 delivery fee plus $13.75 per ton of the rocks. Write an equation that shows a relationship between the total cost C and the number of tons of rocks R that are delivered. So again, my variables, C is my total cost. My R are the amount of rocks. The original fee is a $40 delivery fee, and then $13.75 per ton of rock. So the 13.75 R plus my $40 is equal to my total cost. And that's how you come up with those formulas. And I know I'm kind of going through it a little bit quick, but it's always 2 variables and 2 numbers. One number is going to be associated with the variable, and then the other number is just a regular, just a one-time cost or one-time fee. Then it says, so what I want you to do now is I want you to figure out 2A, if you had 8 tons of rocks delivered, and I want you to figure out 2B, if the total cost was $452.50, how many tons of rocks. And then For the last one, I want you to do the whole thing. So pause your computer, finish 2A, 2B, and then 3, 3A, and 3B. Okay? We'll see you tomorrow in class.